This truly is a magical time of the year. But if you're having trouble getting into the spirit of things, well, maybe this might help. A little boy came to visit Santa at the Mayfair Mall in Wisconsin. He plopped up onto Santa's lap holding a picture of a little girl. Santa asked, "Is that your sister?" He said, "Yes, it is, and she's very sick." His grandmother stood off to the side, wiping her eyes. The little boy went on, saying, "Sarah wanted to come with me to see you so very much, Santa. She misses you." When they finished talking, the grandmother walked over to Santa and started to say something, but she stopped. "What is it?" asked Santa. She said, "The girl in the photograph, my granddaughter, well, you see she has leukemia and isn't expected to make it even through the holidays. Is there any way, Santa, any possible way that you could come see Sarah? That's all she's asked for Christmas, is to see Santa." Well, Santa blinked a little, very saddened to hear of that poor girl's condition. But he told the woman to leave her information on where Sarah is with his helper elf, Rick. He told her he'd see what he could do. A little while later, helper elf Rick drove Santa to the hospital where Sarah was staying. Santa walked up to her hospital room and peeked through the half-closed door. There was a pale little girl in the hospital bed, and she was surrounded by family. The little boy who brought the picture of her was there, and so was her grandmother. There were others there, too. So Santa took a deep breath, forced himself a smile, and entered the room with a hearty "Ho, ho, ho!" "Santa!" shrieked the little girl in the hospital bed. Santa rushed to her with a big hug. She was so pale, and she had lost several patches of hair from the chemo treatments. They began talking, and a family member bent down and whispered, "Thank you," into Santa's ear. As they continued talking, Sarah told Santa that she had been a good girl that year and told him about some of the toys she would love to have. As their time was winding down, Santa asked Sarah's mom if he could pray for Sarah, and she nodded yes. So Santa looked intensely at Sarah and asked if she believed in angels. She responded, "Oh yes, Santa, I do." Santa then said he was going to ask that the angels watch over her, and he began praying. The family stood around Sarah's bed and held hands. When Santa was done, he told Sarah that she had only one job to do, and that was to concentrate on getting better so she could have fun playing with her toys and her friends next summer, and that he wanted to see her at the mall this same time next year. Sarah promised she would. Santa then leaned down, kissed her on the forehead, and left her room. Sarah's mother and grandmother followed him out into the hallway and thanked and hugged him. Tears finally let loose in his eyes. "It was the least I could do," he said. Then he left. The next year, Santa was back at that mall in Milwaukee, hearing all the requests from the little boys and girls who visited him. Then, one little girl came up to him and said, "Hi, Santa. Do you remember me?" "Well, of course, because Santa remembers all the little boys and girls, and he wants to make all of them feel special." The little girl added, "You came to see me in the hospital last year." Well, Santa's jaw just dropped. It was little Sarah. She had changed so much, with rosy cheeks and a full head of hair now. "Sarah!" he said loudly, as tears formed in his eyes. And then he hugged her, and looked over to the side to see Sarah's mom and grandmother waving at him and wiping their eyes. Sarah was now cancer-free. And now, while hugging this little miracle girl, he looked up toward the skies and whispered, "Thank you." Please like, comment, and share. Join us and change lives. Pleased to have you around. Blessed we are to get connected with you.